Hey, everybody! Happy freezing January to everyone. Oh, I don't know about you guys where you are, but here where I am, it is way too cold for me. It's been in the teens the last couple of nights, and then it's going to warm up into the 40s. So once it warms up, then it's going to go 50s to 60s during the day. And then once the plants start thinking, it's going to be, I'm going to turn my sound off. And then on Saturday, it'll crash to like 11 degrees again. Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be like 15. And in the garden for it to go from the low teens to mid 50s at night. We'll see what comes through all this, and then hopefully that'll be the end of the really really cold temperatures for this winter because typically we get the cold weather the third week of January through the first week of February. So we'll see. So let's see who's here. Anne, thank you for coming. Anne, wait till you see what I've been doing with the resin. Um, y'all, Anne has a really fun channel. You can play bingo on it, and she has games. She does live crafting, where you can watch her make the most amazing things. And she got me into resin, which has turned into an obsession. And I need intervention. I really do. I've got all sorts of molds now. Then I've got another thing I need intervention on, and that's going to be blue pins, and I'll show you that a little bit later in the forecast. So let's see who is here. Canadian Family Live. Hey, welcome, welcome, Tiffany. Dark Lord. Hey, Xander, how you doing? Suzanne. Uh, Suzanne sent me an email, so she's missing my greeting. Much tested. Are you still here, Much tested? Welcome. I don't recognize your name. Is this your first time? We're going to have some exciting giveaways tonight. Chubby Hubby, I don't know if he's still here, but hopefully everyone is still here. I've only checked you waiting. I'm going to refresh my screen to see what we have here. Okay, 8 of you. Good. Hey, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that helps the algorithm. David Gray, hello. Hell, what, David? Hi, Much Tested. How did you find us? How did you find out? And you have your own channel. Tell us about your channel.
No, no.
Typo is us, David. Oh my gosh. Now, of course, Canadian Family Life is laughing at me thinking the 13 degrees is cold, but for this region it is. So everyone tell me, what are your low temperatures this week? We were all supposed to be having this Arctic blast. So what are everyone's low temperatures? Mine are going to 11 this weekend, which is scary, 10 or 11. Um, and we've got heaters going like crazy in the greenhouse and the citrus tree house. The poor chickens are on their own in their chicken house. So, do you like my background? I just loaded that tonight with the icicles. -2 back in October. Wow. So you don't grow anything over the winter, Xander? So I haven't started anything in the greenhouse. I really should have by now for looking at timing of setting pepper plants out. But to me, it's not worth starting my exotic pepper seeds until like the last week of January when I have a feel for has it warmed up enough in the greenhouse so that I'm not risking a hard freeze and the power going off and killing all my seedlings, right? So even though I've got a heating mat on the bottom and grow lights, if the power goes off, then I don't have the heating mat or the grow lights, and there go all my seedlings. So I'm I'm holding off on starting the exotic seeds. So Mike's chaotic gardening, and I was hoping you'd show up, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Because I'm going to tease you something bad tonight. I am going to tease you. So, what's your temperatures out there, Mike? You start seeing the sun again. Is it that overcast, Xander? So, welcome, welcome. The dog is either growling in its sleep or growling at the other dog. Y'all don't get in a fight down there. It's too close to my tenders. Um, so I'm looking at everyone's lows. When y'all tell me how lows are getting where you are, and how many of you started seed, but some of you start seed in the house. So that's 6 above. Oh, but dropped to -6, or it's dropping to -6 tonight, Mike. Good Lord, aren't you glad you're not up north, Charlie?
Yeah.
I'd like to see what Tiffany is saying. Tiffany, are you still listening? How cold is it up in New Brunswick, Canada? Actually, snow is a buffer, Xander. You know, snow would be better than just freezing. You should see my poor garden. The brassicas are all kind of doing this. And this morning when I went out, the fava beans were all wrinkled up. The leaves were all wrinkled up, and I thought they're goners. But this afternoon, when it warmed up into the mid-50s, they were looking like they were plants again. Nikki, welcome, welcome. It's Tiffany says it's freaking cold here. Yeah, you're getting colder this weekend, but at the moment a balmy 24. It's 43 here right now, but going into, let me see what the Weather Channel says. Going to 36 tonight, so we will be heating. We don't turn the heat on in the greenhouses unless it's under 40. Once it heats up to 40, Charlie runs out and turns the heater back off because we don't need to heat if the sun's warming things up. The sun on these poly houses that we built will bring it up to 80 degrees even when it's 40 something outside. Okay, this weather alert that I just got, it says wind chill advisory from Friday 11 a.m. Saturday. Wind chills as low as 0 for north central, northwest, and west central Georgia. Did you hear that, Charlie? Wind chill to 0.
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure we've got the animals in, because that will not be a good thing. Now we're going to be doing some giveaways tonight, so make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I can't send you a prize. And sadly, I'm going to have to start limiting what I send across the border into Canada, because evidently I've had a few things misplaced or haven't arrived at all, and it's so expensive to have them lose the mail. Nikki says it's 32 degrees, snow expected in the middle. Yeah. Oh, wow. Mike says -9 degrees Celsius is nice. Yeah, the stupid border, Dark Lord. You know, I hate to be a suspicious person, but 30 years in journalism makes me doubt everything and everyone. The lady at the post office that's used to seeing me show up. I only go to the post office twice a month to send out prizes. So if you want prizes, during the last live, they didn't come up this week. Unfortunately, I forgot about the holiday on Monday. But I had given her, because when I take her a package, she like fondles it. I'm like, stop fondling my mail, right? And when I told her I was sending some of you jelly, pepper jelly, she kind of had a little excited dance she did. So I brought her a jar, And when we went into earlier this week, we went to send the prizes from last week, which were the ear warmers. I asked her, did she try the jelly? And she said, yeah, I ate the whole thing and I want more. So I gave her a card and we'll be doing some business there. But I'm wondering, because they ask me each time what's in the packages, and to have so many, a high percentage of them disappear. I don't know what to think. Uh, yeah, 10 degrees warmer. So what are you all doing for your gardens if it's so cold there? Do you have anything outside that you're trying to overwinter in the ground? Are you putting uh, they in high tunnels? Are you putting windows above them to make like little enclosures, little greenhouses? What do you all do in the winter where you are um, that that gets your plants through? And when do you start your seeds for spring? I know Mike grows year round because he's got really cool hydroponic system going. Um, but let's see, what do you all do? When we lived, where do we live when we did those cold frames, Charlie? Was that when we were at Auburn, Alabama? Um, we learned how to do like the fence picket side and just make windows over the row of vegetables, and that kept it warm enough to get the vegetables, the brassicas through the winter season. Snow would mash it all, possibly. Yeah. So I'll have to do a follow-up video if you've all seen my before the freeze or during the freeze video where Charlie and I were kind of huddled together and giggling like little kids because we were so freaking cold. Um, Once these cold temperatures pass on Sunday or Monday, I'll go out and we'll walk through the garden together and figure out what has survived. And the next week, I'll have to pull seeds and decide when I'm starting in the polyhouse. Just Jason, hey y'all, congratulations, Jason. He just got monetized. He has a really good channel. If you're looking for a lifestyle that can help you lose weight, stay in good shape, he gives recipes. He talks about the lifestyle. He has discounts with affiliates for supplies there. But he just got monetized. He had a party tonight, which I came from. I had to scoot out of there a little early to do my research for this podcast. And I've been working on my Etsy page, which I just renamed the Etsy page. And I'll be showing you a little bit about what I've posted so far on it later in the broadcast. So let's see. Suzanne says, no way, you have pepper plants, a celery plant, a tomato cutting. She rooted some herbs indoors, not starting anything sooner than April. I put out plants too early last year and set some things back. Yes, a lot of the fruiting like tomatoes and peppers that they get below 55, it stunts them. It really does. And they may not recover. Um, so Jason, are you gardening at all? We got to get you out with your hands in the dirt. Charlie's going to yell at me because I don't call it dirt, it's soil. Starting something next month thanks to that heating mat. Did I send you a heating mat, Xander? I thought I gave some away last year. I might do that tonight. Let me put that down as an idea for a prize tonight. Okay. Okay, so I did give it to you last year. Yeah, they really help, Xander. Do you have a grow light above it? So Jason does tomatoes and bell peppers. We're going to have to give him some love and support, get him to branch out a little bit. No pun intended. Um, Charlie,
What?
is it possible to get a grow light in a light bulb type form?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Xander, if you've got a desk lamp, where would we find a grow light that looks like a light bulb? Amazon. So Xander, look on Amazon for grow light bulbs, and you can put that in a desk lamp next to your heating mat and your seedlings, and it'll help with germination. Okay, CFL, yeah. Amazon, $4. Cool, cool, cool. Cool deal. So maybe I should put that down as prizes tonight, y'all. Okay, so grow light, Amazon, $4. How you like that for idea? We're making a list of things to give away tonight. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for coming in. So, show of hands, y'all. Who's been watching my videos? Be honest now. You just come to lives, or are you watching my videos in short? Who's doing that? Just acknowledge that what your who actually is watching my videos, because I really need watch hours. And I'm hoping that my content is something you can use as well. I'm not just begging for you to turn on a playlist and play. I'd like some feedback on my content. New viewer, who dis? Who's that? What are you talking about, new viewer? Oh, I know Mike. Mike is really good. He watches a lot of my stuff. I know he does. Okay, Mike. Look, I've learned how to use my tools a little bit. Mike says any LED light 3700K works. What does that mean? Suzanne says she doesn't have enough hours in her day to keep up with everyone, unfortunately, or enough data in her plan. You don't have a desktop or a laptop? Your phone, who does? Oh, okay. Dark Lord says when he can. Makeup, mom and son. Hey, thanks for coming in. Alfonso, welcome, welcome. Let me see if I miss anybody. Anybody commenting? Scrolling. Suzanne has said no way she has pepper plants, celery, tomato cuttings. She rooted some herbs, not starting anything sooner than April. We saw that. Okay, so Anne, are you saying that you've seen my felting video, or you are felting while you listen? I couldn't do that and listen to YouTube. I'd stab my fingers and get blood everywhere. Yes, please hit your like button. See, we've got 11 in chat. We've got 7 thumbs up. 4 people need to put their thumbs up. Come on, guys. Alfonso, yes, if you win something tonight, you can give it to someone. All right. Well, those of you who have not been watching my videos, I'm going to start asking questions based on videos I have out there. So in order to win some of these prizes, you're going to need to answer questions. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, other than the cold weather and how are we all getting through those, is my latest video, longer format video on tea. Who can name that video that I have out there on tea? Um, it's a tea blend that the Chestnut School of Herbal Medicine, which is where I got my certification from, they sent me a file of several wintertime herbal teas, and some of them are for warming you up, and some of them are for boosting your immune system, and some some are for helping you to sleep. The one that I made on camera for that video is a sleep aid, and I wanted to give some of those blends away. Uh, so if you've seen the video, want I would like to see if you can name the video. Making Dreamtime Tea. Muchstead, that's right. Making Dreamtime Tea. Muchstead. So, what are the ingredients? Can you remember the ingredients in the recipe? Yeah, Dark Lord Xander knows one of the ingredients. How to make Dreamtime Tea, right? Okay. What else was in other than chamomile? Do you remember, Nikki? Did you watch it?
Oh, you gotta get down.
Lavender, right? Was there mint? Much tested says hops and mugwort. I don't think there's mint in it, Tiffany. Rose petals, David Gray, right? Cinnamon, that's right. Possum kisses. She tried to bite me the other day. I let her out to run around the house. She was loose for a couple of days because she was hiding so well I couldn't find her. And I went to pick her up, and she snarled and snapped. This is the first time she's done that. So no kisses for Joy. Almost bit my nose. Hops, that's right, David. David's looking at the page. Okay. Orange peel. Orange peel I had to leave out, Suzanne. Can you tell me why I had to leave the orange peel out? I didn't start coughing till tonight, so I jinxed myself here. There's something else. My husband, that's right, Ann. My husband can't have it. He can't have any citrus. But there's a new ingredient. Hold on just a second. All right. I want to make sure I spell it correctly. Damania, that's right, Nikki. Damania leaf. Yeah, Charlie's allergic. So, I know a lot of you were in attendance to my live broadcast when we did the deep dive on how to research if you can have an herb. A lot of herbs have medicinal purposes, and some herbs, even though they may taste good to you, because of your personal health issues and medications you may be on, are not good to have for you. So, here's your challenge. Okay. Hello, Almost Homesteading. Grow big. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it's good to have you here, Joe. So, what I would like to do real quick is to let's look at Dymania and the health benefits and contraindications and talk about that a little bit. It's not an herb I was really familiar with, but it is native to Mexico and Central America and parts of South America, and it's used in traditional medicine. It's a diuretic, a laxative, so it makes you pee and poo, a stimulant, an aphrodisiac. Now, I don't know, aphrodisiac that gives you laxative and diuretic results. It also used to treat diabetes and venereal disease. That's a very interesting combination of things that we treat. But what are the contraindications for it? Remember how to do that? Who would like to look the mania leaf? Let's look at the contraindications. Alfonso, I've already mailed out those prizes, and someone in North Carolina got your prize for the last live. Say what again? I don't remember what I said. Oh, everything claims aphrodisiac and cures cancer. Oh, so let's see about contraindications. Who can look up contraindications for the mania leaf? I have here from WebMD that is possibly safe. When taken by mouth in medicinal amounts, there have been serious side effects taken in very high doses, which include convulsions. Um, let's see. Very high doses. What's a high dose? Oh, listen to this. Convulsions and other symptoms similar to rabies or strychnine poisoning after taking 200 grams of Domania extract. But we're not talking about extract here. We're talking about leaf. And don't forget that extracts are pulling the medicinal benefits out and actually concentrating them. So I am not going to worry much about the Domania. Um, I love that convulsions and symptoms similar to rabies. Uh, it'll drop your blood sugar levels, so you watch for signs of low blood sugar. And it may affect your blood glucose levels prior to, during, and after surgery. So you need to stop using it 2 weeks before scheduled surgery. Okay, so that was me doing the domain. Let's look at, hello, Duval. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's look at, who wants to look at cinnamon? Nikki, would you look up cinnamon for us and let us know what it says about indications or precautions with cinnamon? I'm going to call on David Gray. Uh, David, could you do hops and tell us, are there any contraindications or uh, things that we need to worry about if we're on certain prescriptions with hops? Okay, so cinnamon, what was on it? Cinnamon, hops, Domatia, rose petals. Xander, you want to do rose petals? Let's do the contraindications for rose petals. Suzanne, you do citrus if you would, and let's see how fast are you all at the contraindication thing. Yeah, and I went to the doctor this week and I took all my pain meds away, trying to figure out I've got an issue going on as we're trying to figure out what's going on. But thanks for stopping by. You're gonna miss. I'm gonna show what you things you've inspired me to make. This is Anne's arts and crafts. This is her fault, and so's that. Let's see. You can't really see that it's got a cross on it. Those are bookmarks. I hope you feel better too. And yeah, not rose petals. How about just rose by itself? I'm doing light switch plates. Those are dried flowers. This is all resin, and it's Anne's fault. So if you want to go get inspired to do some crafts, watch her videos or watch her lives. And Anne, I've also been doing dominoes. Yeah, it's all your fault, Anne. All your fault. And I'm doing earrings and pendants, and I ordered a mahjong form. What else are we doing, Charlie? What else? She's clock. All sorts of things I'll be making and sharing with you all. I might start giving them as gifts for our drawings as well. So Mike pinched his back. So who? Cassia Cinnamon. Nikki says Cassia cinnamon is possibly unsafe when taken in doses larger than 6 grams daily for a long period of time. 6 grams is a lot. Contains a chemical called coramin. Taking large amounts of coramin can cause liver damage in some people, especially those with liver disease. Okay, Xander was looking up roses, and Xander says if you're allergic to roses or other properties of rose petal oil, using rose petal oil can potentially cause an allergic reaction, such as contact dermatitis. Well, this isn't a tea. Okay, this is a good thing. David looked up hops, and it may cause drowsiness or dizziness. This we want, right? That's why you put in beer to get dizzy, right? Kind of stoned. But in this instance, this tea is supposed to help us. Um, supposed to help us sleep. Okay, let's see. All right, and the next thing I would like. Let's see. Who am I going to pick on to look up the mugwort? Any volunteers to look up mugwort? Yes, citrus peel extract is reportedly antimicrobial. But remember, this is dried forms of the herb. So hey, F.R. Humphrey, welcome. So who wants to look up mugwort? What is mugwort doing for us? Let's look up mugwort benefits. Mugwort benefits. Anne's cracking up. Well, hopefully the laughing helps you with your pain level, Anne. Release those endorphins. If you have any chocolate, that'll help you release some endorphins too. Come on, don't make me pick on somebody. I feel like the teacher in front of the classroom picking on students, make them do some work. I need a volunteer to look up mugwort. Do not use hops if you are pregnant or depressed or taking sedative drugs and odd antidepressives. Taking one. Okay, almost homesteading. Would you look up mugwort, please, and look for precautions and benefits, and let us know. Okay, what are you looking up? Much testing. We're going to wait on almost homesteading. looking up mugwort. Mugwort should not be used during pregnancy. Well, all these herbal things will tell you if you're pregnant or nursing not to use them, and I think that's a CYA thing for them to say. So mugwort should not be used during pregnancy because it may start menstruation and cause the uterus to contract. Little is known about whether it's safe to use mugwort while breastfeeding. That's an interesting fact. What else? Antistates in chocolate. Throws paper airplane. Oh, yeah. Okay. How about Googling under dried citrus peel? You want me to do it? You have a little bit of trouble. Okay, dried citrus peels enriched with vitamin C, antioxidants, and minerals. Reduces signs of aging and minimizes acne. If you use it as a face mask. You can make cocktail bitters from it, mulling spices. It adds fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. It helps your teeth, heart, and immune system. So it's going to, as immune system booster. And it may also help fight cancer. Um, Dried orange peel is much more potent than fresh orange peel because it concentrates all the medicines, takes the water out and concentrates the medicines. Chinese medicine is a traditional seasoning. Okay. Disadvantage. It can be bitter. Can contain pesticides, so get organic oranges, I guess. Okay. So what was the point of all this? Uh-oh. Almost Homesteading says mugwort is rich in antioxidants, a uterine tonic, stimulates your period, a diuretic, and cleanses kidney and bladder, improves digestion, appetite, treats colic. That's pretty nice. It also stimulates dreaming, and that's why it's used in that blend of dreaming tea in the video that I published this week. Um, so they're saying at the Chestnut School that if you have a tendency to have nightmares, you may not want to use mugwort to enhance your ability to fall asleep because it's going to have make other people have vivid dreams. But if you're prone to nightmares, you'll have nightmares, and we don't want that. We want you to rest. This is interesting, and you're good at this. Mugwort reduces travel sickness, stomach acidity for those of us with GERD, right? Acid reflux, anxiety and depression, and that's me. It can help with weight loss, strengthen the immune system, detoxes the body, boosts energy, and prevents osteoporosis. You want to make us a cup of this, baby? I had to leave the orange peel out because of Charlie, but you already know that. It is an anti-inflammatory. It's from the Herb Bible. Very good. Okay, so everyone that participated, I've written your names down, and I'll take that into consideration for getting stuff out. So what we're going to do is um, we're going to see if I can figure out how to use this giveaway tool. And what I would like to do is all of you who did your research, if you want a recipe, a one blend that I made in the video, if you want some of that tea mailed to you, I'll give you a chance to win it. Only the people that actually took part in answering that question. Okay. Hey, Gail, welcome, welcome. So, if you took part and if you want, participate in the giveaway and get one of these baggies, I'll send you some herb in a bag. How's that? Type in hashtag tea. Can you do that for me? Hashtag tea. All right. It is 9:40. I'll give you to 9:41. Herb in a baggie. Right. Okay. If you want some of this tea, you have to have participated in the lookup, Alfonso. Okay. Gail, you have to have participated in the lookup, please. The first person we have people who qualified were Suzanne, Nikki, Watch Tested, Xander, Ann, Tiffany, and David. Okay. Okay, Ann's hanging around. She wants some of this tea. If you did not answer a question, then you're not eligible for this one. Okay. I am going to see if this thing will work, okay? 9 entries, not everyone is qualified. Did not pop up on the screen. It didn't pop up on the screen. Ann's Arts and Crafts. Yay, Ann. Yay, Ann. Okay, Ann, the way this works is, let me see, banners. I'll give you my email. Um, which banner was it? Here you go. Okay, and you see my email that's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. See the banner that's rolling on the bottom of the screen. Send me an email at that email with your chat name and then your name with your mailing address, and I'll get that out to you in the mail. I'll actually hand make it in the next few days, blend it, and send it to you. You'll get your bag of herb in the mail. Okay. Yes, almost homesteading. If you look, I'm on a desktop computer, so it may display differently if you're not on a computer. It's on the right hand of my StreamYard tab. There's comments, banners, brand, and private chat, and you just click on them. I have a few banners made up. Um, so, so Ann won, but that didn't the wheel the name thing didn't come up on my screen. So obviously I need to work on this. Yeah. Okay, for all of you sitting there that are pouting at me about now, hold on. Don't don't be disheartened because we're gonna say Ann. My pen's falling apart. Ann. All right, second chance at some tea. Mike's pouting. Please type in T and the number 2, T2. T2. Hashtag T2. 9:45. We'll give you to 9:46. I'm only going to give you a minute to type in T2. Hello, Chubby Hubby. We are well here. T2, T2, T2. Again, it's a baggie of herb. They're all legal, and it's the herbs we just discussed. Please, if you have any of the medical problems that were highlighted as this not being a good idea for you, please do not ask for it. Okay? Okay, Gail, we just went over the ingredients in the Dreamtime tea, the video I did this week on tea that enhances your ability to fall asleep and dream. And what we did is, as a group, uh, we each took a different element, a different ingredient, and looked up the contraindications of the herb itself, um, and whether you're okay to take it. Because I'm not going to ask you what your medical problems are, but you look at the ingredients and what our fellow chatters in the family here have shown us. And if it's not for you, then please don't ask for it. So Anne won the first one, and so we're typing in hashtag T2. If you want to, real quick, Gail, scroll up in the chat, and you can see the different elements of what you have to worry about. It gives everyone a little bit more time to type in hashtag T2, TEA2. Do a quick scrolling and let me know when you've done that. We're being nice to Anne. We'll delay our prize drawing. So while Anne's looking to see if she can have this tea safely and debating whether she wants, Gail, what am I saying for Gail? So look up there, Gail. How do I get this wheel on my screen? Do I do this? Do I do present? Can't figure it out. Gail, did you look? Yeah, I'd like to know what's behind Mr. Chubby Hubby, and I hope it's PG rated. Share screen. Here's something that's called news layout. Where did I go? Cancel that. Good night, Chubby Hubby. Oh, okay. So he's safe, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask someone like maybe Joe if he's still around to teach me how to do this. Anyway, so let's do the giveaway. Who has won the second giveaway of the tea blend? Why did it have my name? Alfonso. Alfonso. Can you send me your address, Alfonso? You said something about not being able to share it out, but can you send me your address for your prize? Email at the bottom of the screen. All right, the next thing I want to talk about, how long have we been online? 49 minutes. We got plenty of time. Okay. Yep. So look for my other, just as a warning, I'm going to be doing probably 3 or 4 more winter herbal tea videos. And for the live broadcast that we have, I'll give away some of these tea blends if you can answer questions about it. So be looking for those videos. And I'll also be doing strange and wondrous things in some of my longer videos that if you can answer questions during the live on the video that I bring up, then I'll, if it's one person, then you automatically get the prize. If it's more than one person, I'll put your names on the wheel. Okay? Um, Man Studio share and giveaway tab by clicking share, then share screen. Yeah, thank you, Xander. Share screen. Aha. Hey, Suzanne, you rock. Cool beans. We got it. 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 Yay. All right. So now I'm going to undo that. Remind me what I did when we get back to frizing again. Okay. So I wanted to talk to y'all about a few plants that you can grow. That you can grow in the winter, and I actually put photos together. And if my husband can come over my shoulder, because I don't remember how to do this. This was present slides from my computer.
That one
Is a live.
it was, you pull it up on one screen and then choose to share that screen.
Photos for live, I think I called it. There we are. You didn't do it, Charlie.
Didn't do what?
You didn't open it. We'll get it figured out. I just can't remember from one broadcast to the next.
Open a screen.
Open a screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
That you display.
We'll get this. Slides.
No, that's not it. Share screen once you got the screen open.
There's share screen.
Once you have a screen open.
I've got to actually open one of these.
Yes. You got to have screen open, make it big enough so people can see it.
Y'all bear with me.
No, let's.
How?
I'm not sure what.
This was where it came from. Present tab.
It's under slides. I'm not sure.
We've done this like 4 times before, right? Y'all, you think I would know?
What's the icon? Dark.
This one?
No, up to the next row. Now go to the right. And 2 more.
This one.
1 more.
What's that? That's allowing another person on here with me to share in the screen.
Okay. One. Okay, well, it used to be.
Yeah, they've changed it. StreamYard has changed it, y'all.
What does stop screen?
I don't know, but I'm not clicking anything and lose all my friends. All right. What vegetables can we grow? I'm just going to have you have to trust me on this. We've got cabbage that'll grow over winter. We have got carrots that'll grow over winter. Let's see if any of you growing any of these. We've got fava beans. I've got all this in the garden out there. We've got garlic, horseradish, and we need to harvest the horseradish and make a film out of this. We've got the different types of kale. In fact, in the Netherlands, when they grow kale, they grow it over winter. And once you've had a frost or a snow on your kale, that actually is sweet. You can grow leeks. You can grow matcha. And I know it's terrible tease. I didn't. Yeah, I saw your email drop, Alfonso.
It should be
Suzanne,
where that thing that says stop screen is.
Say what?
It should be where that thing is that says stop screen.
Stop screen. You got garlic frozen. I don't know, Mike. It's pretty hardy.
Click on present.
Present.
Hit stop screen. Click on present again. Yeah. So open one of these. Pick the one you want them to see.
Make it a little bit bigger.
Oh, there we go. Now go back over and hit share screen. Window.
Oh, yeah. All right. There's your cabbage. This type chrysanthemum issue is winter kale, and it's growing outside in a snowstorm. If you grow kale through the summer, Tiffany, you can actually pick it and put it in your freezer for like 10 minutes, and it will sweeten it up. So this will grow. Oh. Now, who grows rainbow carrots? I do. You know, the purple ones, the purple and the red have exceptional flavor. Has anyone else grown some of these? Okay, is Tiffany giving away seed? Yeah, actually, almost homesteading. The original carrots were the almost black, the purple carrots. The black and the red were the original colors. And for some reason, every now and then they'd get this is in Europe where carrots are from, they'd get a yellow carrot or an orange carrot, and that was unique. So people would grab that carrot, and it became the norm. So all of a sudden, everyone eats orange carrots, and now the original colors are the novelty. But they come in all sorts of colors, and the darker the vegetable, this is true of any of the vegetables, the darker the vegetable down into purples and deep reds have the higher antioxidant content. And they also have a really good flavor. So if you just stick to what you see in the grocery store and the normal grocery stores, you're missing out. So if you have a chance to grow, uh, if you have a chance to grow the colored carrots, then you probably would enjoy them. Um, in fact, if someone will write it down when I do the seed giveaway tonight as rainbow carrots as being something you might want, I'll give you a choice of seed and get them that. So Duval says, she says, you tried rainbow carrots. So what did you think of them? Hey, hey, Gary. We're talking all sorts of weird stuff tonight. I'm glad you stopped by. I'm missing you. Almost homesteading likes the purple cabbage, much healthier than green. Um, have you ever had pickled purple cabbage? Say that 3 times fast. Pickled purple cabbage. Pickled purple cabbage. Have you ever tried pickling it the way the Germans do? It kind of has cinnamon in it and nutmeg, and I would love to find a good recipe for the German red pickled cabbage. Gary says he's weird. Yeah. So, David, do you like the pale yellow the least? It's kind of a washed out flavor. Yeah. Cabbage is easy. This is the time of year you want to plug it in the ground. Or actually, it should have been October, November, but it comes in the winter, and as the weather warms up, it really starts putting on those heads. Uh, that's too bad. Almost homesteading and vinegar is so good for you. She didn't. Duval didn't get all the colors. What you did get? Did you like it? I have a recipe I do with carrots. Actually, I used to before we figured out that Charlie can't have citrus. Is I would wash and cut the carrots and put them in a little oblong casserole dish and chop up some fresh ginger or grate some fresh ginger and put the ginger over the top, a little bit of salt and pepper, and a tablespoon of frozen orange juice concentrate, and bake that at 350 for about 40 minutes until the carrots are nice and soft. But it was wonderful, and Charlie can't have it, so of course I don't like cooking something just for myself. But so that was carrots, grated ginger, salt and pepper, and a tablespoon of frozen orange juice concentrate. What do you think of that? Yep. Next vegetable that will grow through the winter are these guys. Who can name that vegetable? Who can name that vegetable? I grew these last year and I'm growing them right now. It's probably, how many of these did we plant, Charlie? More than 100 of them, right? This is the famous fava beans, which are wonderful, sauteed in a little bit of olive oil with chopped garlic. Oh, and they're really prolific. But even if you don't eat them, this is a cover crop for your winter garden. And even if you don't harvest them to eat, in the springtime, a week before you plant out your spring start, you till these in or just cut them off and lay them on the surface. They're nitrogen fixers, and they're used to build the soil. So they're fixing nitrogen all through the winter, and then in the spring you just turn them in, and they compost where they sit, and they build your soil. Xander can't have it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the dude on Silence of the Lambs did have them with a glass of Chianti, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's Hannibal Lecter. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Of course, we all know this one. Um, we didn't plant much garlic this year. We had some garlic that we evidently missed in the garden last year that has popped up here and there. Suzanne, you've never seen a fava bean? Yeah, they grow about knee high, and when they get about 8 or 9 inches long, you top them off so they'll branch out, and then you get little bushes, and then they'll put on these long pods, and you don't pick them when the pods are long. You have to actually kind of fondle them to feel the beans. And when the bean fills the pod is when you pick it. It takes 120 days from the time that you start the seed. And I do have extra fava bean seed. We can do this a giveaway. David's planted 150 garlic cloves. What kind of garlic are you growing, David? Yeah, that purple, I think that might be Spanish Roja, which is, it's got the purple stripes on it. It is really spicy. If you like your garlic really strong, then that's the garlic for you. If you don't, then you get the artichoke type Italian garlic that is white and very creamy. Okay. And here in Georgia, we plant those in October. Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Yeah, belt loops. Gary, you've grown onions. Yeah. Nope, not ginger. Keep guessing. Let me tell you this much about it. This particular root herb will make you gag and cry when you start processing it into the paste that's in that bowl, won't it, Charlie? Charlie used to make it with his mother when he lived on the farm with her, and they said they were gagging so much in the kitchen they had to take their operation outside. This is what, that's right, Gary, horseradish. Horseradish. Now, when we have steak, Charlie likes his horseradish with his steak, and he likes the raw horseradish mixed with a little bit of mayo into a creamy type dressing. He likes it on his fried eggs in the morning. We were talking about kale a little bit ago. Here's some different types of kale. Now, my personal favorites are the middle and the bottom, and that's the Tuscan or the dinosaur kale, and the top left, which is the purple kale for reasons that I've already spoken about, the purple vegetables with the high antioxidants. But it is absolutely delicious. Yeah. So that'll grow underneath the snow. For those of you who lived in regions with snow, kale will grow underneath the snow. I can't I can't grow this vegetable to save my soul. I've got some in the green stalk planters that are finally getting to a good size, but they seem to take more than a year here in Georgia, or I'm not feeding them enough or something. Um, yeah, a lot of people think that kale is just a garnish, Gary. It really is a delicious vegetable. I make raw kale salad or I put it in soups and stir fries. Um, that is leek. Take a leek. So Suzanne says, winter's too cold to overwinter it though. You tried once. Well, they grow it in Holland. Are you colder than what it would be in the Netherlands, Suzanne? Yeah, the kale chips are really good. Oh, that's nice, Duval. All right. Well, I'm going to tease Mike with this in the next little bit we're going to talk about. Who knows this vegetable? So Duval won some lettuce seeds from me last year, and she says they're beautiful in her hydroponics now. Suzanne, that's a good point. By the sea, so likely warmer. Almost homesteading. As I say, I have trouble with leeks, so I'm not a good one. I'm not a good one to know. Radicchio. This is chicory. It's kind of a bitter lettucey type thing. You all know what this is, I'm sure. That's our old friend spinach. Can be kind of a challenge to get to germinate, but it'll go through the winter. So we'll leave that up there and we'll do a drawing for seed. Who's in the mood for seeds? Who's in the mood for seeds? So I'm going to do a couple of seed giveaways using Baker's Creek, mostly because they have free shipping. Seedaholic, yeah, we all need intervention. David hasn't won seeds all day. David's one of the luckiest people I've seen on these these giveaway things. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so while I figure out how to get the wheel back up on the screen, we sure do. If you're interested in seeds, do #seeds. #seeds. And as soon as I figure out how to get this wheel up here, what did we do for the wheel, Charlie? Do you remember? We did screen sharing, right? We did stop screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then we did share screen, giveaway tool. Giveaway to share. Did it pop up? It did. So we're going to be looking for #seeds. I can't believe I'm finally figuring something out. Okay. Has it been a minute? Let's give it to 10, 13. How's that? Lucky 13. Lucky 13. Yeah, you know, Gary, my learning curve is the best when it comes to computer related stuff, you know. Okay. Are we ready to pull the trigger on this? You like number 13? Yep. Why does it have my name here? Oh, because I typed it in. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Woo, 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 Mike. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, you know, Bella, I don't learn that way. I've got to actually struggle with it. And yeah, thank you all for being so patient with me. But I have to actually do it. Just hearing about it, it doesn't do it. It won't stick in the brain. And even doing this here, it don't stick in my brain until I've done it. So we know how this works, huh, Mike? Which one of these vegetables do you want, Mike? Do you remember what I had up here? From Baker Creek. All of a sudden I can't type. While Mike is making up his mind on what he wants, let's run that wheel again. #seeds2. #seeds2. It is, and I'm looking at my clock that's over here, 10:15. So let's do the 10. 16. Seeds 2, seeds 2, seeds 2. Seeds 2. I'm going to give you a full minute to type that in. Seeds 2. Evidently still have a few more seconds. And while we're doing that, those of you who have been with me a while may remember that my nickname's Hot Pepper Chick, right? And that every year I concentrate on a different part of the world to grow the peppers from that region. Plus, I grow what I've gotten fond of in the previous years. So I'll always have Scotch bonnets and long cayennes and cardula from the Middle East. So this year I decided to focus on India. And I spent 2 months researching Indian pepper varieties that went from the Himalayas all the way down to the tip of India toward the Indian Ocean. I made a list of different types of peppers. Okay, did I miss a question? Yeah, draw again button. I know, Xander, I just don't want the same people to, I want people to retype it in case you're not interested in what we're drawing for. Okay, so, y'all ready? Hey, it's funny you asked about it, and here you are. Okay, Xander. Xander, take a moment to decide which one of the vegetables that we looked at that you would like me to order for you from Baker Creek. And those of you who are winning, that are winning Baker Creek seeds, remember to send me an email with your chat name and your mailing address and what you want, so I can get those to you. Go ahead and do that, Xander. Here we go. Now, I ordered 5 pounds of these seeds, which means I've got gracious plenty to share. Okay. Um, so if you've got the room for those fava beans, I send them to you. Keep in mind that it takes 120 days to start being able to pick them. But if you don't grow them long enough to pick them and eat them, then you grow them for their greens and turn them into the soil to build your soil. It's a good crop, very beneficial plant. So it is, and these will be coming from me. And I only go to the post office twice a month, but I will send them to you, I promise. It's 10:19. Let's do 10:20, unless that changes like immediately. Then we'll go to 10:21. Hashtag fava bean if you would like to try the favas. Fava beans. They grow about knee high, maybe a little bit higher. When they get up to be maybe 8 to 10 inches tall, you top them off, and then they start to bush out, look like little shrubberies. And they really are quite delicious. But as I'm waiting for somebody, um, when you do pick them and you have to shell them, the processing is a little bit different than other beans. Okay, so what you do is you shell them, you throw them into a pot of boiling water for about 8 to 10 minutes, a little bit of salt. Okay, and then you strain them, pour cold water over them, and before they totally dry, you'll pick them up, and there's an outer skin, and you need to pinch that skin off as well. So you're actually shelling them twice. You pinch that skin off, and at this point, you can either freeze them or go ahead and cook them. And personally, I like fava beans while they're green in that condition, sauteed in a little bit of Moroccan olive oil with garlic or shallots, and maybe a squeeze of lemon juice. They're wonderful, wonderful texture. They're so good for you. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. Fimming, Lisa? No. What is fimming? Enlighten us, Gary. What is fimming? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're in here lurking. It's a form of pruning. Hey, Bio Sugar. Oh, she just snuck right in at the end there. Fava. All right. Are we ready to pull the trigger? Yes, we are ready to pull the trigger. Bayou Sugar, that's pretty funny. You won fava beans. Okay, Bayou Sugar, send me an email at the email that's scrolling past your screen there. Give me your chat name and your mailing address, and I will send you some fava beans. How big is your garden? What are the dimensions of your garden? And y'all, I'll probably give more fava beans away in our next broadcast because, like I said, I got 5 pounds of beans, just a box like this of them. I have literally hundreds of beans. Yeah. uh, that's funny. We got a cat screaming. It means he's gonna poop on something if we don't let him out. Trimming versus pruning. I'm gonna write that into a search bar. Oh, Gary, that is cutting the growth tip at the top of your plant. Yeah, that's what you do to the favors to get them to bush out. It's not necessary, but it'll give you a bushier plant. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Um, okay. All right, I've got some. I'm going to share with you this resin work that I'm doing. I started doing these crafts fairs, and I'm always thinking of what can I add to our vending booth that'll be interesting. And we don't concentrate on one thing because the thrust of our booth is homesteading and showing people what they can do, grow to feed themselves, process. I've got jellies, and then hand make for crafts or whatever that are based on natural products. Now, you wouldn't think resin is a natural product, but I'm throwing things into the resin that are it's wood or it's something that dried flowers or whatever. So I've been playing with it, and Anne's craft. I went to one of her. She's a new YouTuber, and I went to one of her lives, and I really shouldn't have because now she's got me making things like switch plates, and those are pressed dried flowers in resin. And yes, I made that by hand. Here's one that's plugs. Anyone in here? Hey, Green Stalker, welcome, welcome. Anyone in here play dominoes? Blue, red, white. Yes, red, white, and blue. But my idea with these is to, with the woodworking that we do, we cutting boards, cheese cutting boards. I'll show you those in a second. But we're going to hand make some exotic wood boxes for these to go in to make them really nice domino sets. I'm doing bookmarks for those of us who still read. Can you see that? And then once I get these done, actually smoothed out because some of the edges are a little bit rough and tassels on them, I'll do drawing live for them. And this one's hard to see because it's white. But do you see the cross? I figured that'd be a nice bookmark for in the Bible. And if you're into yoga, this is a yoga lotus flower. We're going to be doing earrings as well, and we're going to do smaller bookmarks that are, here's some natural plant material. And jewelry. Let's see. Oh, I hate this. Can you see that? It's hard to see. That's a cross. That's a pendant. Yeah, you know what? The Murasaki blossoms would be pretty in resin. Anyway, so I'm always coming up with ideas. So be on the lookout for that for drawing in a future giveaway. I won't be giving full sets of dominoes, but the bookmarks and the pendants are definitely candidates. And maybe some earrings might be good at the earrings. But on to the peppers that I told you about. This is where Mike may perk up. Where'd it go? I got my first seed order of the year. I didn't have to order much seed because I'm doing a lot of seed saving from the garden. Let a lot of things go to bloom. But I did my first order from Puckerbutt. That's not showing up. It's called Puckerbutt Pepper Company. And I started to tell you that I'm doing mostly peppers from India. And I had something on the screen, I thought. Yes. These peppers are, can we see that? Not really. These stupid background things. This is Mundu Gundu from Puckerbutt.
Say that again.
Say that again. Mundu, MUNDU/Gundu, GUNDU. Let's see. Stop screen, present, share screen, window. Okay. Okay, now I can't get back to my screen. There we go. You see that, Mike? See how teeny that is? Now, this isn't Spanish, Gary. This is one of the Indian languages. And this is an annum variety, and it's an heirloom pepper that turds are red and have a good flavor with a respectable heat level, but this is in India, so what they mean by respectable heat, your guess is as good as mine. Um, let's see. So what else did I? Let's see if you have heard of any of these, Mike, and any other. Yeah, it's so funny, but I bet it's going to kick your butt almost homesteading. Let's see. 2024 peppers. And when I do my peppers, I put a catalog together with a photo of the pepper and a little bit of information about the pepper. Peppers in India, just to give you an idea of what I'm growing this year. Something called a Bayagdi, Byadgi. That's which is 30,000 to 50,000 SHU. And that's what they consider to be medium hot in India. Now, jalapeno is what, 5,000 SHU? Jalapenos are 2,500 to 8,000 SHUs, Scoville heat units hot. So this one is a medium heat according to people from India. 30,000 to 50,000 SHU. Uh, okay, and then I'm growing something called green jwala. Let's see. Any of you Googling these to look them up? Then I ordered something called Teja, which is 50,000 SHU, 70,000. You go that hot, Mike? Mike, my fellow pepperhead? can't grow something you can't spell. Yeah. Okay. Mike will know this one, and those of you who are real peppers will know the. I'm sorry, I typed that first. That should be the first word should be Bahoot. Bahoot Jolakia. Those are the ghost peppers, and evidently they use quite a few different varieties of ghost pepper in India. Yeah, I typoed, Gary. Right. Um, then I have something I ordered called the Canthari. Yeah, Mike eats this stuff. See if you want this one, Mike. Dali Kursani, 100,000 to 350,000 SHU from the Himalayas in Nepal. You know, they get kind of cold up in there until they eat this pepper, evidently. I've got that coming. Now I'm importing all of these seeds from India. So these are the real McCoy from the motherland. Um, I'm going to be having this one's a little bit milder. This is an heirloom type of pepper, and it's very rare, very hard to find. It's from Andhra Pradesh. Uh, known for its intense heat, unique taste. It's one of the hottest peppers in the world, but it adds a lot of flavor to your dish with health benefits. If you can survive swallowing it. It's a must-have pepper for chefs who are looking for really hot pepper flakes. Yeah. Okay, so then we have this one. It didn't give me a shoe. Yeah, it did. 150K. They're calling it the Andhra hot green, and it's from Andhra Pradesh, which is a province. Um, it's been used for centuries in traditional Indian dishes, so it is an heirloom. Uh, it's a mix of sweet, smoky, and spicy, which makes it great in curries. Uh, and it's an ingredient of traditional Indian dishes in that region of India. Yeah, I don't like the Reapers either, Gary. Okay, does everyone know where Kashmir is? There's a lot of controversy with Kashmir. It's between it's at the top of India, next to Pakistan. They've been trying to gain their independence from India for a very long time, and India keeps going in and bombing them. Now they've got a wall around them, and they're arguing with Pakistan because there's some resources there that India wants. It's where your highest quality of saffron comes from, the spice saffron from this part of South Asia. But the majority of the residents are Muslim and they want to become their own Muslim state, and India doesn't want them to do that and lose the resources. Um, so they're called Kashmiri myrrh, and each plant will produce about 200 peppers. That's got 1,025 or 250,000 shoots. So they can go from kind of hot to, oh my God. What kind of peppers did you dry, Gary? See, how many more do I need to tell you about? Here's one that let's see, and this didn't give me a shoe. What do you think about the name of this pepper? Obviously, it's from Nepal, Nepal snakebite. Yeah, snakebite. Maybe they don't want to tell us how hot it'll be. This one's from Tamil Nadu, used as a milk chili, sambar curries and rasa. Um, that's really the seeds I just showed you. And then there's a whole list of them I couldn't find. I ordered something called Lal Birch. It's good for pepper flakes. Um, the and I don't know how to say these properly too. You can, hopefully you're reading them out loud and see if you can come up with how to say these things. Metu Kalyeya. Metu Kalyeya. They're from Tamil Nadu, and they're amazingly sweet, smoky, flavored when dried, and excellent powder. It was habaneros. Okay, habaneros are child's play compared to what these are. Oh, look at Mike. Anything under he's sending me a private message. Anything under 100,000 is not hot. Oh my. Anyway, that does it for what I've ordered from India. I've been actually able to find. No, wait a minute. I've got from Reamer Seeds, Anchar, Bangalore Torpedo Hot, Orange Hot Peppers, and Elephant Trunk, which are very, very rare peppers according to them, but gives you a high yield. So I'm sure you'll be seeing many a, I just got an error message trying to close that file. I'm sure you'll be seeing videos of me growing these peppers as the summer goes on, and I'll be giving pepper pods away as the summer goes on. So revisit this video and look at the listing that I typed in, reference the shoe on them. And remember that when we do my super hot pepper pod draws. Uh, yeah, Biosugar who wants to grow saffron. That's really kind of a cold weather um, crocus. It blooms usually when the weather turns cold below 50. And what you do is if you get some crocus bulbs or some saffron bulbs, you want to plant them when the weather starts heading toward frost. So if you live in an area that has frost, they grow for you. But you plant them in 8 to 12 weeks after you put the bulb in the ground, when they shoot up the little blossoms. I do have a video in my library growing saffron. And then you go out and you pluck the pistils, the little orange parts, and then you dry that. I freeze mine, so I have it in the winter, but it takes an awful lot of saffron to even get an ounce. Cold weather, yes. So you count backwards, Xander, from your first frost date. I would count back a couple of months, 3 months. That's when I put them in. And then people in the saffron growing areas may lift them in a bag after they put in the refrigerator and replant them the next year. I've got a friend from India that here in this region that leaves them until June in the soil, whereas they've multiplied. Then he lifts them out of the ground, separates the corms, puts them in a sandwich bag in his refrigerator in the vegetable drawer, and at the end of September, early October, he'll plant them again and harvest them 8 to 12 weeks later. I've got Mike, I've got peppers on your brain, don't I? I'm going to tease you about an upcoming video. It's an upcoming video, and let me show you. If I can figure out how to get back here. Okay. I'll show you the feature of that video. Can y'all see what that is? I went to, I took one of my Afghan people out for her birthday, and in Afghanistan they don't celebrate birthdays, so when I took her daughter out for her 13th birthday, that was like a big thing for them, and she had such a good time that the mother got upset because we didn't take her. It was just me and the kid. So her birthday was in December, and December's not a good time to take someone out shopping for their birthday because everyone's shopping for Christmas and all the good stuff's gone. So I took her out last weekend, and we went clothes shopping and food shopping, whatever. And there's a plaza in Clarkson, Georgia, that caters to Somalis, African Somali people, and they had a halal vendor, and he was selling camel. I've never had camel. Has anyone in here tried camel? You know, cricket says no one's saying anything. Yes, I made camel for dinner. I did a video. And go ahead and watch that video. But let me tell you, Charlie, it impacted Charlie's GI tract. Oh yeah, yeah. He said so severely that he's playing blood sugar already. I mean, window shaking. So look for the video. I'll ask some questions during the next live about camel for dinner. Uh, yeah, you like me, you'll try anything once. So I need to get more of it. It's like $26 a pound. And cook it again, see if it impacts Charlie the way it did this time. And if that's the case, he can't. We can't do the camel again. Mike says camel tastes like lamb mixed beef. To me, it tasted more like beef. I didn't have hints of lamb in it. No green stalker. It was actually, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. It was a very low fat meat. It's supposed to be one of the healthier meats you can eat, like venison. Oh, I love goat. I love goat. The Somalis will cook goat with cumin and coriander and hot pepper and something else in the rub and a little bit of brown sugar and sear that, then serve it in a gravy, and it's fabulous. You don't eat meat, green sucker? Probably healthier for it. Anyway, so that's an upcoming thing. I'm going to start asking questions, as I said in my videos. I need more people watching videos, folks. Let's see. All right. I'm going to give one thing from Amazon. The last giveaway of the night, if I can remember how to get this up. Okay. Let's see. Hashtag warmth. Hashtag warmth, and I will send you a small heating mat from Amazon. So, especially you folks that are in colder regions, this will help you start some seeds. And it is 10:49. I don't know what part of the minutes it is, so let's do the 10:51. Give you time to type hashtag warmth. It'll be a small heating mat. You'll need to add a thermostat when it comes, so it doesn't burn your plants up. You will need a grow light. I can't buy you the whole setup, but I can send you that. So hashtag warmth. What we have for the smaller heating mats, I have the wire rack that I put up, hang a shop light. It gets full spectrum light to go in the shop light. So it'll hang down right near your seed with the heating mat and your seed tray on top of that. It doesn't take up much space at all. Most of us would have space somewhere on the wall to put those shelving. Okay, got a little bit more time to go. Yeah, that's a good prize. It is a good prize. Got a window. Suzanne, you are a gem. Yeah, but a window, Suzanne, the problem with a window is it's going to have bigger temperature fluctuation with the cold outside. Whereas if you put your shelving on an interior wall near a plug, your heat will be more consistent. So you've got the bottom heat and the ambient air temperature to help you out. Yeah, all the windows are cold. Okay, we're going to pull the trigger. Is everyone ready? Duval. Okay, again, Duval, send me an email with your chat name and then your real name with your address, and I'll get that out to you. The things that I'm ordering from Amazon will come immediately. The rest are going to have to wait till my next trip to the post office, which might be next week or the week after that. Now, another thing that's up and coming is my new channel, which is I Died Near-Death Experiences, NDE. I'm going to be broadcasting once a month, which is next week, Thursday in this time slot, so it'll be 9 p.m. And ideally, what I want to do is I want to do a premiere that you can come and we can interact while I tell my story, and then follow that with a live broadcast, and during which I want to pin a link, and I want you to actually come up on the screen with me and share a story if you have one uh, that will go with the same theme of whatever story I have just told. So the topic for next week will be, do you believe in ghosts? It'll be a paranormal type thing, and we'll be talking about those experiences. So I died, colon, NDE, if you want to come. I need to pass this thing. Oh my God, Suzanne's on a roll. Do I need to, let me type in the, probably where his job as moderator, he would be looking up the link for us. So, but he's not. He's over there watching funny videos again. Let's see. Bear with me. If you didn't catch my first broadcast, it was about a half hour long, and it's worth listening to. So that is the link to my new channel. Again, I only post once a month, last Thursday of the month, and I'll be sharing experiences when my heart stops, what I see, and some paranormal experiences. I hope that you'll enjoy this if you're into that type of thing, or if you've had some experiences that you would like to share. It's not judgmental. I'm going to have, I think Suzanne, you're going to be a moderator, right? So if anyone gets disrespectful, we'll zappy doodle them right out of there, right? But it's a highly personal subject for me, highly emotional, and hoping for other people who've had similar experiences. So if we can be respectful and share our experiences, let's see where this channel goes. If nothing else, it will be entertaining. Mike's plants could join the discussion. Aye. Okay. So that's all for tonight. Let's see how long it How long have I rattled on tonight? 115 minutes. That's about all our butts can take for one night, isn't it? Other friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I want to thank everyone for sharing their time with me tonight. You know, time is precious, and every minute that you give me is a gift. So until next time, the first Thursday in February for this channel, uh, next Thursday for the I Died channel. Until next time, remember to tell people that you love that you love them every day because you never know when you won't get another chance. Okay, be well. If you can't be good, be good at it. Okay, see ya.